Okay, so let's go to our edit form, and that's what we got here. Okay, so now if you want, you can go ahead and bring this whole thing from over there here and paste it in there, and you can do the rest just to get an idea, right guys? Edit here. Okay, and you can do that if you want. Now you don't need this anymore, all right, because we can do that up here. All right, so cool. So now we have the title, and we can take that off, and the submit button, let's go get the one from here. Now I'm going to show you another way of actually not having to do this all the time, guys. It's a simpler way by using templates from PHP Storm. If you already have PHP Storm, you can use a little command on your keyboard and produce this whole thing right away, so that way you don't have to do that. I'll show you in a minute how to do that, but let's go back here and get rid of this, and let me see what. Okay, we have this. All right, so let's actually start editing this. Let's do it manually over here, and oops, and let's do form submit. That's the first parameter, is the submit, the name, whatever name you want. We can give it update post. That's what it says on the bottom there, update post. And the second parameter could be the class, and we're gonna name this class, and it's gonna be a BTN primary or info. Okay, make sure that you have your little arrow here. Okay, cool. So I think that's good enough for that. All right, and we can take this off. But what happens every time I take that off, I get this error for some reason. That's weird. Let me see, remove extra closing tag. We have another tag. Huh. Okay, let's just oh, I see, we have this no, we don't. Let's go back here and get the form closing tag, and let's paste it in there, and that way we can take that off. Okay, cool. All right, so we have the same form almost. We have to edit it a little bit, and this one here, okay, we're gonna make this called patch. All right, and the action is going to be, instead of store, is going to be update. Okay, same controller, because that's what we are using. Now we're gonna do something really nice on this lecture here. I'm gonna show you about form binding, model binding. All right, and I'll show you that in a minute how to do that. Let's go back to edit and let's see how that changed. All right, so I'm gonna click here, and all right, we got a mistake there, and I can see where the mistake is. I thought it was gonna give me the form, and so I was gonna be able to show you what was wrong with it, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So what we're gonna do here is, I'll just do the model binding right away, guys, so that way you know. Okay, so for model binding, what model binding is gonna do is gonna give us the ability to repopulate the form with the data from the database. Okay, so if I do model here, and I'm gonna pass the post comma, because that's the object, right? So I pass that, and I come here to this action. I'm gonna create another array here, All right. And inside here, I'm gonna pass in the post ID. Now it should work here. Enter, and now you can see that the form works. Okay. I thought it was gonna let me show it to you without actually inputting all that information, but it won't let me since I had to put some type since I changed the method. Okay. All right, cool. So as you can see, we were able to repopulate the form. All right, and if I do this, update the form, you can see that it's updating nicely. All right, let's go back, update post. All right, so I hope you see what he's doing. We changed the function from open to model. All right, and then we pass in as the first parameter the object. All right, the second parameter was an array with another array inside. That way we can actually put the ID there. So all this information, this data is being sent basically very secure. It's not being sent to the URL. All right, so when you edit stuff, all right, we click update post. All right, it's updating through patch. Okay, Laravel is actually preventing SQL injection, anything that you think could hurt us from outside. All right, anything. Laravel, it's very secure. We don't have to do any escaping anything. Everything's being done for us. All right, so that way we can focus on building the application instead of worry about somebody's gonna hack our application or anything like that. Cool. So now let's do this one as well. We have the delete here. For delete, we're gonna do something very similar. So I'm gonna copy this whole thing right here. All right. The only thing we need is that we don't need open. We don't need to pass anything, any second array or anything like that. So we're gonna delete all that. And here we're just gonna say destroy. Okay. And for patch, instead of patch, we're just gonna say delete like this. And we don't need this. We need a submit button. So I'm gonna copy this little guy right here. We need a form, a closing tag for form. Copy that. And this one is just gonna delete it. Delete. And just for future reference, we're gonna change class to danger. Okay, cool. Let's go and check it out real quick. Enter AngularJS. All right, we forgot something. As a matter of fact, we do need to pass in the second array right here because we need the ID. I almost forgot. Okay. Oops. All right. Cool. So post ID. All right. All right. Let's check it out real quick. Enter. There we go. AngularJS gone. Example gone as well. So everything is working really good. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This has been a really good session for you to get your hands dirty with forms, and we're gonna continue. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lectures.